house plants. Hey guys, I'm Kaylyn and welcome back to Fable Hill Farm. Before I get my day started today, Ellie and I are having some breakfast here in a minute, and I thought I would just take you along outside. I need to go grab a couple of things to add to our breakfast. I'm going to pick some kale out of our little chicken tractor fall garden experiment, which I did show you in a previous video, and I'll link that down below. So I've already sauteed some purple cabbage and radishes and portobello mushrooms, just trying to use up a couple things left in the fridge. I'm also going to pick some raspberries because I'm going to be sauteing some cabbage additionally to make some purple cabbage and raspberry baby food for Ellie. Did all the chores. Here's my crazy little chicken tractor garden. Keep the chickens out of the garden, right, chicks? All right, and I'm gonna pick some kale here. This one's looking good, so I'll pick some of these bigger leaves. I don't know what variety of raspberries these are because they were here when we moved in, but they're definitely some type of ever-bearing raspberry. They bear quite a few times throughout the year. They start fairly early and they just keep going, and then they kind of fade out and then they come back. So it's been really nice to have these here, though they are a mess this year, and we're hoping to get the goats on them to trim them down here soon. We're gonna move this fence over, put them onto a new patch of the hayfield, and let them trim down these berries for the fall. Nice larger ones here. These are younger canes because you can tell they've spread into the grapevines. So here's the raspberries, here's the grapes, so these are definitely younger canes. Come here, sugar. Hey, Kiki. Good morning. All right, I got my little basket here. It looks like I lost the kale leaf, so back to the earth it goes. And I'm gonna go throw this in the pan and crack some eggs. Trent and I carved Ellie's first pumpkin. Supposed to be a cat, but I got a little carried away with the nose. I started cutting it and then it got messed up and I tried to fix it, and so I did the nose and the mouth and the whiskers, and then Trent did the eyes. So Ellie's first carved pumpkin. Right, so I've got this kale added in, and I threw in a little bit of bacon. Again, just had leftover and just trying to use some things up. A little sprinkle of salt, pepper. We cook almost exclusively in cast iron. There are a lot of benefits to using cast iron. For one, your food tastes awesome, especially if you season your pans and take care of them, and you don't wash them with soap. That's super important. Yum, yum, yum. Oh my gosh, you guys, I cannot wait to eat this. Look at that beautiful yolk. So before I do anything else as far as cooking or making a mess, I've got to clean up the mess I already have in the kitchen. Look at this mess. Ta-da! Check that out. Clean kitchen. And now it's time to trash it again, isn't it? Okay, so I've got my oven preheating and I've got my cutting board, and I'm just gonna go ahead and cut up these squash, scrape out the seeds, get them on a pan. We're gonna do olive oil and a little salt and roast them up. You can see how different these seeds are. Those seeds are small, the acorn squash seeds, and oops, I dropped one in there. Small and flat, whereas these seeds are much larger. You can see the damage where I cut into it. So I'm not gonna save any of the seeds from this particular squash. So while I have those in the oven and Ellie's still asleep, I'm gonna run outside and give the chickens all these scraps. I have another bowl out in the garage, and I'm gonna give the goats their herbal dewormer balls. I decided to take the Ranger because I haven't taken it out in a while, especially since we put the new doors on. Trent has mostly been using it for hunting, but it's nice to use around the farm. I mean, we do use it a lot around the farm, but it's just nice to take it for a drive. I'm gonna run over to the boys first, give them their warmer balls. Yum, yum, yum. Good boy. Here you go, Stinky Buck. Check the wood stove. One for you, and one for you, and one for you, Pink. Okay, so I went ahead after 30 minutes and pulled these out just so I could check them with a fork. They're all different sizes, so that's kind of what I was thinking. And the acorn squash is almost done. The butternut definitely needs longer, but the candy roaster is honestly done. Yeah, it's super soft, pulls away easily. So I'm gonna be using this, which is I think called the Ninja Bullet. I don't know, my mother-in-law got it for me a couple of years ago, and that's what I typically use to make baby food in. Only because I'm not making like a huge batch of one thing, and the blade works really well to mix things for its size and for its purpose. It serves it well. So I've got this purple cabbage here that I sauteed earlier, and then on the bottom of it, I've got the raspberries that I picked earlier. This is an organic applesauce that I got at the grocery store. This is called a Milky's tray. This is the brand. And this is actually made for breast milk storage specifically. And you can see it's this tray here. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Did you have anything that you'd like to see in some of my upcoming videos, whether it pertains to goats or poultry or Muscovy ducks or natural health, or you know, something completely different? I'd love to hear from you. It's awesome to be able to connect with your audience as a content creator and as a fellow homesteader, farmer, or goat lover, or whatever it is that you are. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. We're gonna do a 1, 2, 3, Boom.